Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaube. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
Well, if the first three games are any indication, this has the look of a series that'll go all the way to Game 7, Boog. I think this is a classic matchup, and we've seen momentum change course a few times already, but I'll tell you what, I think whoever takes this one will be feeling really good about their chances the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's a good point. We've seen it before. Even when you're down 2-1, it seems like a win in Game 4 can propel you to a series win more often than not. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Now in for the Braves, Gerald Raymond. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
Raymond.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's gone. Home run. His 6th of the series, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, George Sanchez.
Batting 7th, the catcher, George Sanchez.
The pitch. Bunting for a hit. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Gerald Raymond. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talent.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Out of here. That's his 7th home run of the series, and they tack on 3. It's 5-zip. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Gerald Raymond next up for the Braves. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Hey, your pitch.
Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Little.
Man at first, Jermaine Little now at the plate. And the righty deals. Here's the pitch. Runner goes.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, one out. Ryan Rocchio next up for the Braves. The kick, the 3-2. And down on strikes. And now 2 gone. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Floyd Taylor.
Now batting, catcher, Floyd Taylor.
And 1-2. Movement in the bullpen. Levi Prater getting loose out there. Robinson getting loose as well. First and second, 2 down. And now the count is even. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
2 on, 2 outs. Stays alive.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Next pitch is popped up. Terang throws to first, and that'll do it. 2 left for Atlanta. They still lead it, though, 6-1. Gerald Raymond getting ready to hit. Good contact guy, good defender. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Drove that one.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the power speed combo, Jermaine Little. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The 1-2. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. In the dirt. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for 1 run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
Hey, look at one pitch right here. Come on now.
And that one is lifted in the air. Vaughn on the move as he glides back. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. A run comes into the play.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the inning, and now the switch hitting catcher, George Sanchez.
The catcher, George Sanchez.
On the ground to the left, Raymond handles the chance. Slings it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Bishop.
So up next, Gerald Raymond. This guy has turned into a beast.
Gerald Raymond.
Speed up and drive it, huh?
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
And the 0-1.
Hey,
That's
attaboy,
ripped.
nice
Base
hit.
hit. Rodriguez around third. He'll score easily. It's 8-2.
Give me that bat. Nice hit right there.
Well done. Drives in the run. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Jermaine Little next up for the Braves. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Not a big guy, but a big swing and thunder in that bat. Next pitch way upstairs.
Hey, let it fly up
Torkelson,
there, huh?
the runner at third. Raymond at second with 1 away. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Brian Rocchio.
Here's Brian Rocchio. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Next offering is in for a strike.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Braves 8 and the Dodgers 2.
Well, you can tell these guys feel great and also relieved to even up the series. There's so much on the line. You've worked so hard to get here. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Game 7 in this series.
Eight 2 the final here for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.